Hello everyone, welcome to another episode today. And today we are working at the oil facility. As you've seen, I cleared out quite a bit of this out, leveled it off, at least for the most part. So I made it significantly bigger, and now I question myself, did I make it this too big? And I also put down two other tanks so I can empty out these over here for the most part. So I actually ended up thinking to put down the biofuel here as well. So we're gonna have the biofuel and the regular oil production. So anyway, not much really to talk about because we got a long ways, a lot of stuff to do here, and we got some time, not a lot of time, essentially. And yeah, I get this one here. Yeah, that'll work. This will do what I need to do here. Just note something over here, so we'll get something fixed here. But I'll just put this down here and I'll show you guys what I'm thinking about doing here. So, there. So you got this all here is all biofuel. And then this tank here, which is another 6, I think. I can't remember how much are in there, but there's a few. I'll take a look at it, actually. Yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot. I believe there's like another 8, I believe, if I didn't look at that correctly. Yeah, another 8 tanks at about 515,000 liters, I think. Let's take a look. Yeah. 512. 512, not liters, buckets essentially. Like these are getting, these are still filling. And how much are these? This one's getting about full. Some of these are getting pretty close. Others just have it pumping straight down to there. Get rid of the old facility things that were here before. Kept these here. I'm like, thought these would be a good place to have them. And then they get pumped all the way to over here. And this is the discharge. So we're gonna have one for lubricants, diesel. We'll still fry diesel. And then the gas, which is gonna run all along here. As that. Essentially, it's gonna go across the river here, and then it's gonna go into main storage, or for more further processing, depending on what it is. I think that's a new one. Yep, that's new. Yeah, that was new. Oh well. But yeah, I think I'm going to get on started here. I've got quite a few hours of work here, so I'm going to go ahead and turn everything on. I'm gonna turn the music on, crank on the music, and I'm gonna hammer this out. Hope to see you guys when this is all done. This is going to take, I'm thinking, quite a few hours here, so yeah. Hope you guys in a little bit.
do me so good. Friends call me a dummy, cause she taking all my money. But I make it rain like 24/7. If it mean a little time with you, break my heart and leave me hurt. The next one just gon' do me worse. So if they all no good, I'll just be bad with you. Cause my mother told me as a child, boy, don't play around with fire, cause you might just end up getting burned. And I know the wicked never rest, so I always try
a little bit here, but about 2 weeks really. Took me 2 weeks to accomplish this. So I guess use a little tour here. The first tank coming up here is for diesel fuel. This is the refined diesel fuel. I'm just still thinking about going back and putting something over top of those pipelines, because all these will feed into this pump here once I get everything going. In which these two here is the unrefined sulfurized diesel. I believe what it is. That's those two tanks are for, and they pretty much flow into this thing here. Yeah, I think it's sulfurized diesel. And then in here we have water tanks, which are full right now. I'll just turn that thing on probably. Get this thing flowing here. As long as I have everything flowing correctly. Which doesn't seem to be. Okay. I guess that's gotta go up top. This has gotta go over here. Okay. Now I'm gonna do it a different day. Anyway, you got some doors going into these nice little things here, just for easier access. And then got the four big tanks here. These ones right here are the gas. So these, I think, will hold, I believe, if I did my calculations correct, about 14 million liters. I'm gonna say liters, but essentially it's about a bucket does about 1,000 liters, let's say. Essentially, so that's like 14,000 buckets in the entire facility. And there's 4 of them here, and there's another 3 over here just for oil itself. I'm probably gonna add another one, probably some over here, or replace one of these 3 here with one of these bigger ones here. So that's over here. And get little overhead things here as well, which is kind of nice. And this is for lubricant, which is what I can put into the, well, first use lubricant for machines. So yeah, now I kept this area pretty open in case I want to get like trucks or something like that, pull them up in front of here and fill them up or something. But here's the little fuel lines, essentially, that comes across. But we're actually gonna turn these on today. But this thing here, I think, I gotta set this thing up yet. Lovely. I guess I can disconnect. I'll turn that one on. Okay. I gotta run way over here and turn a generator on. Keep that with me. But since we gotta run over here, we're gonna turn on one of the generators. So. Okay. Now, we hope we should have power running through this entire facility, hopefully, at this point. But if we take this here, we'll just move these out of the way. And then, let's see, that's full, that's full, that's full. Those guys aren't full yet. They might be on a different circuit. Actually, I think they are. Yeah, different circuits. That's fine. As you can see now, that thing's gonna run. 2 generators, essentially. 1 generator for each, well, circuit, essentially. That line does not need to be there. But here's this guy here. We got some buckets here. think they are. And this one here. Bucket of gasoline. Oh! That hurt. Oh, I see. Okay. I have to fix that. I guess now I gotta figure this out again. Yellow, green. Just give me a minute here, I'm gonna figure this out here. So, I figured it out, end up moving to this one here because, so this is running now. It's been at a pretty good rate. Filling this up pretty quick, so. Batch got running out of this one here. I don't know how much is left. There's some left. But I don't think these are gonna have much left in them, so we might have to start hauling some fuel. Not fuel, oil. Probably get some out of the other one here shortly. But, yeah. Put that on, and then try not to get electrocuted here. And then we're gonna run across, and we're gonna have to go take a look at the other side there, because it switches it up between the sulfuride, lubricant, and gasoline. Which will get a lot of gasoline. So hopefully we don't have to use too much. Hopefully we can use quite a bit of it. But the diesel is going into, well, for trains and trucks and stuff, and gas, well, we'll see. But it's going into either this one or those two over there. Let's see. This is starting to fill up. And probably gonna disconnect these two. Because really, we don't really need these two to be filling up right now, so. Because yeah, these are filling up as well. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll go back over here and we'll just disconnect. I'll just do it like that. And then we'll just have the one tank filling. Because this is going to take quite a while to fill it. And now it's stopped again. Okay. Hope nothing serious here, but I'm gonna have to run over here and take a look now, see why that's not working. Actually, I better see if the sulfuride diesel is going to the tanks, actually. It's already been 8 minutes and I thought we'd do a quick talk, but I guess not much of a quick talk anymore. But should be filling in now. Yeah. Holy. Oh yeah, these are all pumped up too, so I could turn this on right now, which to be honest I might actually, but I gotta move all this around first, so not a thing to be doing right now, so but yeah, now I got everything running here, and I think that'd probably be a really good spot for today's episode, at least I think. Oh yeah, these are feeling real nice. Nice and quick. But, yeah. I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna do some more work and get some biofuel set up. Maybe a new ramp into this facility. Or get them to cross the track, which I don't know if I really want to do that, but we'll see. Like railroad crossing. But I'll figure that out here within the next little bit here. So that the next episode is us moving on to the next project. So, because yeah, that's still running nicely. So I'm gonna do that before the sun sets, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.